Speed, talons, and high-altitude dives turn birds of prey into incredibly dangerous attackers. Birds of prey possess excellent vision, sharp talons, and a crushing force strong enough to quickly subdue their targets. Improbable. But when multiple predators appear in the same area, things quickly turn into brutal and unpredictable clashes. Welcome to the brutal clashes of birds of prey that you could never imagine. Owl. In the avian world, owls are state-of-the-art mechanical gladiators, the tyrants of the night, holding an exclusive position at the top of the food pyramid. Without the need for venom or the wind-tearing speed of eagles, this bird of prey dominates the wilderness through absolute silence and a perfect anatomical weapon system. From the feather structure that eliminates all sound to the feet carrying a spinal-crushing grip force, the owl easily turns terrestrial assassins into a helpless meal, asserting the status of a supreme, highly mysterious hunter. Owl versus rat. In the dead of night, an owl sits motionless on a high branch, intently watching the pitch-black ground below. The rat underneath continues to forage, unaware that the reaper is right nearby. The owl is a professional night hunter. Its eyes have numerous light-sensitive cells that help it see through the night, while its asymmetrical ears allow it to pinpoint the exact location of its prey through the slightest sound. Seizing the opportunity, the owl swoops down in complete silence. Its special wing feather structure helps completely eliminate the sound of the wind. Where darkness prevails, the winner is always the one who hears and sees the opponent first. Goshawk. In the avian world, the goshawk is a state-of-the-art stealth assassin, the tyrant of the shadows, holding an exclusive position in the art of hunting in confined environments. Without the need for a massive wingspan soaring through open spaces, this bird of prey dominates the forest canopy with an anatomically aerodynamic structure that is breathtakingly perfect. Its short-winged design helps minimize air resistance when darting through narrow gaps between tree trunks. The goshawk can reach a top speed of 60 to 80 kilometers per hour within just a few meters from a standstill position. Goshawk versus hare. A goshawk patiently perches on a high tree branch. Its sharp eyes sweep across the dry bushes, carefully searching for the slightest trace of hiding prey. Suddenly, a hare darts out amidst the dry leaves. The thrilling chase begins. The goshawk spreads its wings, dives straight down swiftly, closely tailing the hare's every leap. The hare not only runs fast, but also changes direction unpredictably. This zigzagging running style creates great momentum aimed at throwing the hunter off balance. But the goshawk's agility in the air neutralizes that. Its incredibly precise, sharp turns help the bird always keep the closest possible distance. When swooping down, it doesn't look around, but simply locks its eyes onto exactly one spot on the hare's back. At times, it seems like the hare has slipped from the bird's talons. But right as the hare runs across a sparse, grassy patch, the bird's talons snatch it up. The hare struggles uselessly beneath the hunter's feet. The goshawk flaps its wings continuously to maintain balance, not letting the hare escape. Its excellent flying skills have brought home a truly well-deserved meal. Pelican. In the avian world, pelicans are ravenous giants, aquatic assassins possessing a unique anatomical weapon. Without the need for flesh-tearing talons or the soaring speed of an eagle, this bird dominates the bays with a beak that carries a terrifying holding capacity. From the miraculously expandable throat pouch structure that acts like a dragnet, to the shock-absorbing air sac system that withstands suicidal high-altitude dives. The pelican turns every prey into helpless prisoners completely isolated, asserting an incredibly pragmatic and brutal survival philosophy of nature. Pelican versus gannet. Day. Hawk versus jackdaw. The hawk pins a jackdaw firmly to the ground. Its sharp talons pierce deep, leaving the surrounding young jackdaws to only cry out in panic without being able to do anything. Hawks have incredibly strong leg strength. They easily hold down prey larger than themselves, rendering all struggles useless. An adult jackdaw dives in to rescue, but it's too difficult. In nature, the sheer numbers of a flock cannot always overcome absolute individual strength. Falcon versus bird. An unlucky bird just sneaks into a nest when the incubating falcon immediately spots it. It does not lie still and endure the attack, but lunges straight at the enemy, using its talons to grab tightly and drag the intruder far away from the eggs. The falcon only wants to chase the threat out of the nest and does not intentionally hunt it down to the end. This is the natural instinct of birds of prey. Protecting the eggs is always more important than taking down the opponent. Finally, when it has dragged the enemy to a safe enough distance, the falcon lets go for the opponent to fly away. Magpie versus frog. When a frog accidentally leaves the safety of the water to forage on the bushy banks, it falls into the sights of a magpie. Magpies are omnivores with extremely high intelligence and highly sensitive vision on the ground. Unlike falcons that use talons to kill prey, the magpie possesses a straight, hard, and sharply pointed beak like a stone chisel. It will peck continuously, with extreme stabbing force into the frog's eyes and the top of its skull. This jackhammer-like pecking quickly damages the nervous system, leaving the frog disoriented, blinded, and completely deprived of the navigational ability to jump away and escape. After having paralyzed all ability to resist, the magpie begins the process of eating it alive. The frog's skin is very thin. The magpie's beak ruthlessly tears apart each juicy shred of meat, while the frog's heart is still beating. Brutal stork. During dry seasons, the food source on the savanna is severely depleted. The mother bird faces an extremely grim economic dilemma. If she continues to raise the entire flock, the meager amount of food divided equally will cause all the chicks to become malnourished, stunted, and ultimately, the whole nest will starve to death before they can even fly. If she sacrifices one, by eliminating one mouth to feed, usually the youngest, weakest, and with the lowest chance of survival, the remaining food will be just enough to sustain the healthier offspring. In their world, there is no concept of morality. Nature has no compassion. It has only one single rule: preserve the species at all costs. The mother stork's act of beating her chick to death is the most nakedly dark side of that rule. A king willing to amputate a necrotic arm to save the life of the entire body.
They pass through the air, these birds.
What you have just watched shows that in the world of birds of prey, speed, precision, and the ability to control aerial space are the deciding factors. Just one dive at the wrong moment can cause a hunt or confrontation to change completely in unpredictable ways.
Acaba lá com isso, porque tenho que me ir embora, ó, senhor sopas.
If you found this video fascinating, please hit like, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring many more dramatic wildlife moments. Thank you for watching until the end. See you in the next video.